Tropical Nomad TV. So drop me a quick message and let me know if you can hear me clearly. I'm here just reporting on what I've seen so far since the passing of Hurricane Melissa. Right now, I'm having some corned beef and crackers. Hurricane food, but the hurricane is done. Once you have checked in, please double tap the screen to like the live and also consider subscribing. Anyway, how are you doing today? Just drop me a quick message, man, and tell me what's up. It's the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa here in Jamaica. Quite a sad situation. I wasn't badly affected, or I could say I wasn't affected in a way that I didn't have electricity for perhaps a week, and didn't have water also. Well, my water is not back as yet, but I have electricity now, so I'm good for the most part. I also don't have internet, but you know that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I have data on my phone, Starlink, and all that stuff, so I'm good. But the affected areas are really bad. So I visited the affected area, like areas, because the damage is quite extensive. The most affected parishes are St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, St. James, Hanover, and St. Elizabeth. So the situation is really bad there. I see on Sunday I drove to I drove to Westmoreland, but I drove on the north coast. So it was through St. Anne, Trelawney, St. James to Hanover, and then to Westmoreland. So it was quite a long drive, maybe about 5.5 hours. That's what I remember my car displayed. But the situation was bad. I saw utility poles littering the ground, wires. I mean, of course, there's no electricity in there, but wires littering the ground on the side of the road, transformers, and all sorts of stuff related to the electricity grid. So I'm thinking like, wow, there's not gonna be any electricity in these parts anytime soon. Also, one disturbing thing I saw was that there were so many persons um, washing in some random places on the side of the road, like you might have, because right now well, there was so much rain during the hurricane and even before the hurricane, so there is lots of springs popping up different areas on the side of the road, and it seems like persons are washing their clothes in these springs and possibly drinking this water. And I can see where this is gonna be quite an untenable situation. It's gonna be really bad because imagine this is the countryside where their sewer system is not like in the city. Because in the city, your sewer doesn't go in the ground. It's connected to some pipes and then it goes to a processing plant. So that's much safer. But in the country, there's no such thing. They have a pit on their property, and that's where the sewage goes. So imagine the sewage goes there, water table is high, and persons are getting water from random places, so you know what's in that water. That's definitely very unsafe. So I'm thinking like this needs to be taken care of quickly, and if not, persons are gonna get sick. And when that sickness arrives, it's not gonna be contained just in the areas where it happened, because persons are traveling all around the island. So you can be from Kingston, or I mean wherever you are, and you just travel to somewhere and you get some kind of illness, whether it's simple as a stomach bug, or it could be something else. It could be something even worse, which I'm not even gonna get into right here. Loretta Prendy, what's up? Big up. Thanks for commenting. Appreciate it very much. I hope you're still here. So, just thank you for dropping a message. And if you haven't subscribed, of course, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm here discussing the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. These days I don't go live that often, but, this warrants me going live because I saw something that I really need to discuss. I didn't want to put it on a video where, of course, it's going to be edited and you try to make things look perfect and sound perfect. Here it's going to be just raw emotion. So whatever comes to my mind, that's what I'm going to say. You're not going to get the perfect video. And of course, I have videos on my channel and I would want you to go check them out. So that going on. Check out the videos on my channel. Sure, I think you're gonna like them too. Yeah, there's one there about the damages in Santa Cruz and St. Elizabeth. So you can go check that out. It gives well, there I had a local person who lives out there giving some information on what they think caused the issue. So you can sure do check out that. There's lots of mud in the town, lots of debris, like the devastation was really bad. But that's on the south coast. But when I went to the north, it was, I could say, even worse. Because while I saw mud in that town and a few, like rubble and debris on the north coast, it's like all along the north coast, it's just utility poles littering the ground, wires. The poles, some of the poles are precariously perched in some weird position where they could fall on a vehicle. They could, like, some of them are on the ground, some of them are like just they're hanging to a few pieces of wire because it's like it's broken. One in the middle, and there are two on the sides of it, and it's just hanging by the wires. It's just there. So I mean, it could easily fall on someone's house, or even fall on someone passing there, whether they're walking or driving. So that's quite a situation. Big up to Journey. Wow, go on. Hey, me there. I talk about the aftermath of the hurricane. So what I've seen so far, I've not been affected so much. It's just that I didn't have electricity for a while, but it's back now, and I still don't have water. But like my house is okay. I didn't suffer any damages, so I'm good. But out in the affected areas, things are really bad. So I'm here talking about that. Just to bring awareness to it. So persons might be overseas, or they might be in Kingston and they haven't seen what's going on out there. So just to bring a bit of awareness and relating my experiences. I really don't go live that often, but this calls me out. This is quite a touching situation, so doing it live, not on a video. Like I said earlier, the video can be edited. All right, yeah, man, big up yourself. Go on, do your thing. I did my hustling last night, yeah man. I was logged into work for the most part of last night. So right now it's daytime. This is normally my sleeping time, but I'm up. So I'm just here jumping on the life. I haven't done this in a while, so while I eat my corned beef, uncooked, you know, because yeah, there's no water. I mean, I have water, but it's gonna be a bit difficult without, you know, water in the way that I want. And I'm having that with some crackers, you know, Journey. I know that you know Excelsior water crackers. And all Jamaican people here, but don't say you know crackers. Yeah, man, so yeah. Eat some crackers and corned beef. By the way, if you're here and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel and do go check out my videos, especially the most recent one. It's about the hurricane where I went to a town called Santa Cruz. You saw where, well, that video, there's lots of mud, rubble, and debris, and I even have a local explaining what they think happened, what caused the damage to be so extensive. So you know what's going on. So check out the video and leave your honest opinion what you think about the video and all that. And in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing to the channel and watch the videos. And speaking of videos and Hurricane Melissa, I mean, Hurricane Melissa, I would say it's a curse, but it's also came as a blessing for me. Like since Hurricane Melissa, I've gotten over 1,000 subscribers, like within about a week. I got a few viral shorts. There's one that got over 4,000 likes and in excess of 390,000 views. So you know that's really going hard. And I even go out in public and hear people talking about the short. They don't know it's my channel, but I hear people talking about it. I'm like, wow. So although Hurricane Melissa caused such extensive damage, so many persons affected, it came as a blessing to me. So, you know, we just have to take it. I would prefer to have gotten the blessing in another way, but you know, I guess you have to just take it as it comes. So while I am here eating my Excelsior water crackers, oh, that chicken. Alright. This looks like, what language is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this Turkish? I'm not even sure. I guess I need to grab my laptop and translate what you just said. But if you can speak English, I'd appreciate you drop your message in English. It's gonna be difficult for me to get that in English. I need to pause the live to connect my hotspot because right now my internet is not back at my house as yet. And connect my Starlink is gonna be a bit of stress, so I tend to just use that outside because I need to plug it in somewhere that it can get a clear view to the sky in a north facing direction. So it'll be a bit difficult. So I'm just using my phone right now. So in the meantime, just double tap the screen to like the live and also subscribe. Yeah, man, definitely subscribe. Last time I checked, I was at 2023 subscribers. Not sure how much I'm at right now. So if you're here and you haven't subscribed, you know, just subscribe to the channel, and yeah, that is it. And do watch my videos, yeah, man. And once you see me come live, you know, just check it out. But definitely watch my videos and leave your honest opinion on those videos. Wow, this thing should be tracking me, but it's not. Let me see if I can activate the tracker. It's not working. I guess I need to pause. Wow, all right. Here comes the tracking. All right, yeah. So the tracking is on. All right. Who wants some of my corned beef? Well, Jenna, hello, zombies. Zombies 115 over there in Trinidad. You're in, are you in Port of Spain? Are you in Chaguanas? Are you in Sando? Are you in, where else in Trinidad do I know? Know a few places in Trinidad. But yeah, man, big up yourself over there in Trinidad. Are you in Curep? Are you in Arima? Where in Trinidad are you? Big up to Trinidad. Anyway, so personally, I'm good, but and I'm not in the worst affected areas. The worst affected areas, things are not good over there. Like it's just really a bad situation. I was speaking of it earlier, but I'm gonna repeat. And in the meantime, I have a video on my channel, my most recent video where I covered, you know, some of the happenings in a certain area, just a small area, where you get to see the damages and even a local person explaining what happened out there. Anyway, so from what I saw, there is no electricity in those areas. There is no running water. There is it's difficult for persons to get food. In some instances, persons do have money to buy what they want, but there is just nothing to buy. So, I mean, there are some persons who don't have money, but there are others who have money and they can't. There is nothing to buy because there are no supplies going to certain areas because stores are just not open. So it's a bit difficult. The roads are in some places the roads are damaged, so it's difficult for transportation. Like when I went out to, I drove to Westmoreland, which is on the, well, like the name suggests, it's the most westerly parish in Jamaica. So, but this time I drove on the north coast, so I drove through Montego Bay and all that. Like on the journey there, the streets, the street sides were just littered with utility poles, wires, and transformers and all that stuff on the side of the road. No one inside seeming like they're, looking to get this fixed. So I'm wondering when these folks are gonna get electricity. I see persons getting water from random springs, random pop-up springs on the side of the road, which is, very unsafe because I mean that water could be contaminated with whatever. I'm not even gonna try to imagine what that water might be contaminated with. There are persons where their houses are not just damaged but destroyed, non-existent. So those persons are living outside and all that stuff. And it seems like, well, help is coming because, of course, there are many celebrities, influential persons, persons with lots of funds, and and just even regular persons going out there to help. So help is coming in terms of food, but I guess not for everyone because I hear persons on social media saying they're hungry or uh, right now it's about 16, is it 16 days since the hurricane passed, and I even hear of persons getting food for the first time in just a few days ago. So that's really a very bad situation. So I'm just imagining, what if these celebrities didn't decide to help? What would have happened? I mean, I guess you can imagine that. Perhaps you can even drop that in the comment section. What do you think? Just drop me a comment and let me know what you think would happen if all those celebrities didn't decide to show up and help. I've seen, from what I've seen on social media, I've seen persons like Spice, Vibes Cartel, Dean one. Um, I've even seen Tyrese fly from the US a few days ago with a private jet filled with stuff, and he says that there is a warehouse somewhere in the US where they're, gathering other stuff to bring. I saw, who was another celebrity I saw? Well, I heard that Leon Bailey sent quite a sizable sum of money. I saw Movado out there in St. Elizabeth. I saw Massacre out there. I even saw some YouTubers like Colors Smith, saw Drizzy Burke, and a few other persons. Well, I shouldn't have started to call names because I guess I'm not going to remember everyone, but quite a number of persons going out there to help. But the thing is it those persons' duty to help? I mean, it's nice that they help, but is it their duty? I'm not even gonna comment on that. But anyway, so for Zombies 115 over there in Trinidad, that's the situation. So it's not good, and the roads are very bad. Like it's just really crazy because my drive to Westmoreland a few days ago, it took me about 6 hours, and normally that drive should have taken me maybe 2.5 hours. So I had to like drive an entirely different direction. I don't know if you can imagine a situation where you don't have electricity and you don't think you're gonna get electricity anytime soon. Not tomorrow, not the week after, not the week after, maybe not even the month after, because next month is December. Like, it's not going to be any electricity. I doubt it, unless there is some sort of miracle. There's even a situation where there are YouTubers who are affected, or you might be trying to reach them and you can't get in contact with them simply because a combination of two things. One, there's no electricity and there's no phone signal. So you can just imagine that being a YouTuber, you want to put out content, you may have captured video during the hurricane, even after, and you're out there and you can't, you know, put out anything. So you know how that goes. There are some instances where if they have a car, they might be able to charge the phone in their car. But then, speaking of car, there's an issue with getting fuel. Like out that area, it's weird because I'm in the city. I'm in Kingston, and it's easy to get gas. I mean, I just pull up at any gas station and get gas whenever I want, whatever hour of the night. But then the persons out there, it's like they go there, the gas prices are extremely high. There are long lines to get gas. Um, Persons are there buying gas in bottles and all that, because of course, persons are not gonna only be using gas for their vehicles, so gonna be used for generators. So you know all that stuff. So yeah, it's crazy. It's really bad. So in the meantime, while I'm here, I hope the most affected persons get the help they need really soon. Because if they don't, I'm afraid things are gonna get to a situation where you'll be hearing some different kind of news coming out of Jamaica, which I don't even want to put out in the universe, nor do I want to mention here on my life. Conta, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for coming to the live. Thanks for dropping your comment. How are you doing today? And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel and check out my videos. So I'm just gonna pause the live for just 1 sec so I can connect my hotspot. In the meantime, please stick around and keep your comments coming. Just 1 sec while I pause and then connect my hotspot. Alright, so I'm there again. I'm here again. Work, play, live TV. What's up? Big up yourself. Thanks for coming to live. It's Delamin to Tropical Nomad TV. Here talking about the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. subscribe to the channel. I have videos on my channel about the hurricane. I have one before the hurricane. That's when the hurricane approached Jamaica, where I went to the seaside and different places about around the country. I saw persons preparing for the hurricane, doing last minute shopping. I saw drains slash gullies being cleaned. I saw the sea looking dark and angry and all that. You know, normally the Caribbean Sea looks blue, yeah, blue clear waters, but that time it didn't look that way. So do check that out. And I have other videos too. But seeing that we're on the topic of the hurricane, I'm referring to, yeah, man, big up yourself. Thanks for coming. So, so yeah, I'm here talking about the hurricane. You know, the situation that I observed when I went out to the countryside, and things were just looking not so good. And I would hope the persons individually get the help they need, but I also hope the areas do get the help. So I'm here eating some hurricane food, you know, some canned beef and some water crackers. See it? Still eating hurricane food. So by the way, work, play, and live. Have you left your thoughts in the comment section on the video to, you know, just share what you think about the video itself and just the overall situation? Question: work, play, and live. Are you in Jamaica, or are you connected to Jamaica? Not even sure. Well, actually, I could check it out on my laptop right here. All right, what is this? What is this? What is this? Why is this thing asking me for my fingerprint? Yeah, man. Big up. Thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciated. Anyone else here on the? Let me see. Checking this out. And by the way, work, play, and live. Work. Okay. Work, play, live, or work, play, live TV. That's a very interesting name. All right, so let me go to my. Oh, why is this thing saying that I'm not connected? I guess this is what happens when you're using hotspot. I hopefully. All right. Toronto. Toronto in the building. CA. Yeah, I hear that you folks are having lots of snow. Actually, I was talking to someone a few days ago, and they should like suddenly, like there was so much snow in their backyard. All right. She going to my channel. And I'm finding this live stream, of course, no audio on it because I don't want to hear myself coming through the laptop. All right. So we have go to channel. I do not want. Okay. All right. Where's the intro? All right. Big up, big up. Yeah, man. I'm looking at your channel right here. All right. So it seems like wow. Okay. Well, I mentioned the snow, and as soon as I went on your page, I can see all that snow right there. I can see you outside cleaning some frost of your car. See you outside with your you call that thing? Can't even remember. Last time, well, actually the last time I went to the US, it wasn't even that cold, so I didn't wear that fur looking thing around. I'm not even. I don't remember what's the name of it. So like you would put it on to the end of the hoodie on your coat. If you can remember the name of it, if you can tell me the name of it, because I'm sure you know you wear these things often. Yeah, I can see you out here shoveling snow and all that. Big up yourself, and thank you very much for coming. Yeah, man. Channel look nice, man. You have lots of stuff over here, like so many shorts. But I don't see any videos. I guess we're waiting to see some long form videos. Definitely gonna check them out. Don't want to play them while on live, because of course I'm not sure if YouTube would like that kind of thing. But definitely gonna check them out. Yeah. So, right. Channel is looking good. In the meantime, I'm here wondering, just a random thought. I mean, I don't have a huge platform like that. I'm at like 2027 subscribers right now, but to be honest, like I got over 1,000 subscribers, or maybe over 1,000, close to 1,000. Well, it's over 1,100 subscribers in the last 7 days or so. So I'm not that huge platform, but I'm wondering, you can tell me what you think. I'm thinking like I should try to help some folks. I mean, I don't have enough money personally to help lots of people. I could help friends and family members, which I have, I've tried to do, but like on a much larger scale. I'm thinking I should maybe put up my Zelle information. So if anyone, my Zelle or my PayPal, or I'm not even sure about Buy Me a Coffee, to use Buy Me a Coffee like that, but like PayPal or Zelle, if I could put that up and see if there's anyone who wants to help those folks. I mean, if you want, of course, because that's not something I've done before, but it's something that I could try to do because I can see the dire situation out on that side of the island. Let me read this message. That's my shorts channel. It's 2 weeks old. Okay, okay. Okay, so you do have your shorts channel. So why do you have a shorts channel separate from your long form channel? Oh, this non-English message that I got a bit earlier. Let me see if I could translate it. See what this person is saying. All right, so I'm gonna throw this into Google Translator and see what they say this means. Hmm. This is, well, it's actually Turkish. I was correct. I'm not even sure if this message is appropriate. I'm not even sure. You know what? Let me not read it. Yeah, well, okay. Okay, cool. Interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it. I've seen where it's been suggested that if you do shorts and long form on the same channel, it can confuse the algorithm, but I don't know about that. I have both on the same channel. So maybe you can tell me a bit more. Maybe you can tell me a bit more about that. But in that case, my channel will be gone. Would perhaps have been ruined already because I have many shorts. I have long form. I have lives. Everything on the one channel. All right. So let me put it up Okay. Let me scroll down. Go to channel. Alright, so I'm waiting for it to load. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Party in Toronto. Alright. Yeah, this channel is doing it big. 4,000, well, 4.35K, so 4,350 plus. Yeah, man, this channel is really doing it big, so big up yourself for that. Channel looks really nice. All right. I definitely like this channel. I'm gonna be checking it out. Like I said, I'm not gonna play the videos while here on the live, but when I'm done, definitely gonna check it out. Really like it. Prince Harry in Canada, the morning after Game 7. Blue Jays versus Dodgers. Why Toronto is the dancehall cap. Okay, alright. Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah, do it, man. I like it. Big up, big up, big up. Whole heap of thumbs up. Definitely gonna be checking it out. So, yeah, man, you'll see me over there in the comment section, man. I definitely like what I'm seeing. Why this thing keeps on going to another page? Guess the touch screen is not doing what I want it to do, but that's not a problem though. When I'm done, I guess. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Congrats. Channel look really nice, man. So, by the way, work, play, live. Have you ever experienced anything like a hurricane or any other natural disaster? Wow. Well, I experienced Gilbert, but when I experienced Gilbert, I was a baby, so I didn't know what was going on. I just know that Gilbert was going on, something was going on outside, and the door was locked, and the adults just didn't want me to see what was going on. I kept trying to, Alan, hold up, Alan. Hmm, hold on. Yeah, I heard about that one. I think that one was 1970 something. I wasn't born for that one. So that would have been one I heard about. But definitely wasn't born at that time. Oh, so you're a seasoned campaigner in when it comes to hurricanes. So let me ask you, what do you think can be done to help Jamaica better prepare for hurricanes and by extension natural disasters? No, it wasn't 70s. So when was Allen? Tell me about it. Oh, well, I could check it right here on my laptop. Let me see. Hurricane Allen. Oh. This says 1980. Well, I was certainly not born at that time. And I think my my mother didn't even know my father at that time. So, yeah. So there was no thought of me being born at that point. Yeah, 1980. I was like, Like I said, you're a seasoned campaigner, so change building code. All right, sounds like a good one, but I wonder if they're gonna do it, and if that is done, are will the people be welcoming to something like that? Because I guess they would have to adhere to certain rules. You know, you can't build in certain areas, and your house has to be built a certain way. So, well, seems you're from Jamaica, and if even if you're not, you have you know extensive knowledge of Jamaica. So from all that, do you think Jamaican people will be receptive of such restrictions? Well, those would be good restrictions, but would they be receptive? So let me just put on my. I was looking for. So let me put on my laptop because it needs to be plugged in. Well, soon if I continue using it, and there are no outlets that close to where I'm at right now. No, but you have to start. All right. Well, I guess that's an extremely good point. Korean Soul, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you very much for coming to the live. Haven't seen you since it was the Monday after hurricane when I went live. I took a walk down the bottom of the hill and came back. Thank you very much for returning to my live. I haven't gone live in a while. Like I haven't even been going live that much. But I do have videos now. So of course Korean Soul. I did I think I mentioned it that I did a video before the live, but I also did one. Sorry, I did a video before the hurricane, and then I did one after the hurricane where I went to one of the affected areas, showed some of the damages in the area, showed the flooding, all that mud, all that debris on the ground. I even got a local person to share what they think caused the issue and all. That's quite a nice video, so do go check it out. It has like over 1,000 views right now, so do go check it out and leave your opinion on the about the video in the comment section, of course. Definitely go do that and share it with your friends and family members. Yeah, so if they want to get, by the way, CBS News was there on the scene and I captured them in my video. So my video includes CBS News. All right. So yeah, man, thank you very much for that. And I'm here. I am good. I'm okay. So there's really not much damage in my area, just some broken trees, and my electricity was off for like about a week, but things are back to normal now. But in the worst affected areas, things are not good. Sad, but it's not good. I mean, persons are just hanging on. Like some people don't have food. There are issues with them getting medication and all that. And the thing is, it's weird because some people, it's not even a financial situation. Not everyone, because some people do have a financial problem too. But there are persons who don't have a financial problem. They can afford to buy what they need, but out there are no supplies going in because the roads are damaged and there is no electricity and all that. Even the stores are damaged, or the store owners, they might be there handling their own problems at home, so they are not inclined to open any. Like it's really not good. There are persons who are marooned where they can't leave their area because the road is damaged. There are some I've seen where houses are underwater. Like it's really bad. Persons moving out of their homes. It seems there's no running water out that side also. So on Sunday, I went to. So if you know Jamaica, I left Kingston, went to Westmoreland. As soon as I got to St. Anne, drove along the north coast towards Montego Bay. It was just, I kept seeing utility poles on the side of the road, just littering the street. I see wires, all that stuff. A matter of fact, I even saw a boat a boat turned upside down. Well, I would say a boat capsized. Yeah, well, you expect that if a boat is gonna capsize, it's gonna do it in water. But this was like the boat turned upside down on the street side. So I guess it blew from out the, I don't know, wherever there's the security, it blew there. It was like it's just really messy. Saw where houses once were. I mean, not everyone's house was damaged or destroyed, but I saw a few houses where it's like it's just rubble. Well, it's no longer a house, it's just rubble. I saw houses where there's no roof and the situation is bad. I saw persons washing clothes and like fetching water at random springs, pop-up springs on the side of the road. And I can just imagine how, like, what's in that water. So I'm like, whoa, this is really, really a bad situation. Like, I mean, of course, I'm a content creator and I wanted to capture some content, but I'm like, wow, I'm not even sure how to present this. Like, this is beyond me. Like, I really don't know. Like, how am I gonna do justice to this? Like, how do I video someone in their time of extreme distress, and then when I do that, when I put it out, what effect is it gonna have? I mean, I'm thinking, is it going to bring more aware, well, it should bring a more awareness to the situation, but is it going to result in them getting the help they need in a timely manner? Because that's another thing about it. I mean, yeah, I guess they will eventually get the help, but are you going to get the help right now? Because when a person is thirsty, how do you help them to get water right now? Not talking about next week, because next week you're gonna need that water for something else, or you're gonna need something other than water. But you need that person to get water right now. Like right now, I think it's like about 16, 17 days since the hurricane passed. Maybe 15. Well, between 15 and 17 days since the hurricane passed. Not really counting, but it's more than 2 weeks since the hurricane passed. And up to yesterday, I saw where persons are getting the first outside contact in their area, and that is definitely not good. And right now, there are so many celebrities helping with the recovery effort, taking food and all that stuff to different areas. So I'm like, okay, it's great that celebrities are helping, but what about the persons who are being paid to do that stuff? I won't say who those persons are because my channel is not that sort of channel, so I'm not gonna get into political stuff, but I expect that the persons who people choose to help them, they should be out there helping and not celebrities. It's great that the celebrities are helping, but what about those persons? And how come celebrities are getting to places before persons who are elected? I mean, even persons who live overseas, even persons who are not Jamaicans. Like, how is this happening? I saw where I think it was yesterday, either yesterday or the day before yesterday, when Tyrese flew to Jamaica in a private jet with so many supplies to donate to people. I'm like, wow. So even Tyrese, who is not from Jamaica, came here to do this. Very interesting. But like I said, it's not a political channel, not kind of channel. I don't discuss that type of thing here. So let me leave that alone. So, yeah. So anyway, so back to what's going on. You know, I think I could actually show you outside, because Korean Soul knows what outside here looks like. Not sure if anyone else on the live know what outside here looks like. So I'm gonna switch this. I see the tape on my glass, guys. All right. See what's going on. Korean Soul, you know those hills? I know you know those hills. And this is in broad daylight right now, so it's like much clearer than in the mornings when I typically go live. Yeah, that's what it is. And if you want to see where I typically sit, show you. All right, can't really see the screen right now. Wow, trying to get the gimbal to turn. That's where I typically sit when I'm going. Yeah, I normally sit somewhere there. Yep. Thanks much. Thanks much for that. Yeah, beyond those hills. I mean, beyond those hills is Portland. And we're not even sure if there is electricity yet in Portland. Yesterday, I saw a fellow YouTuber come on live. Well, I didn't get to see the live. She was just on for a few minutes. I've tried to call a few persons in Portland, but phone just goes to the voicemail. So it's either they don't have electricity or they don't have phone signal or both. So I don't know. So yeah, that's what it is. So let me switch my. Uh, 1 sec. Close my window and I'm back inside. Just putting my gimbal back on the stand. Get my getting my curtain. I was fixing my curtain. All right. All right. So I am back. Whoa, what's going on? Why did the gimbal hold up? Okay. All right. So the gimbal is activated again. All right. So yeah. So all right. So I have a few persons here on the live. I have a question. Like, I am thinking. So many persons in Jamaica affected by the hurricane. Like I've seen so many persons helping out with the very low battery. Oh man, this is at 3%. 1 sec, 1 sec, 1 sec, 1 sec. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Alright, one moment. So I'm gonna get my charger. One moment, please. I'm gonna be with you shortly. You might be able to hear me while I go for my charger. Not sure because I'm going to another room on the other side of the house, but my mic is pinned onto me. My Insta 360 mic ear is pinned onto me. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me. One moment. If you can hear me, please continue dropping your comments. All right, so I'm getting my charger. And I'm also gonna bring my backup power supply because I'm not sure if the outlet will is close enough to where I'm sitting to go live. Oh, guess them up, make. Alright, I am almost back. Not sure if you can hear me. If you can hear me, drop your message. This could be a good test of my Insta 360 mic here. Alright, I am back. Let me. Alright, so I am here. Here again. Alright, so here's the charger. So I'm using my laptop charger to plug into the phone. But there's one issue right now. That issue is I'm gonna have to plug out the microphone. So hopefully the audio is still gonna be good. So think I'm gonna plug it into my backup power supply because the outlets are not that close. So I'm just gonna use my backup. This is the backup power supply. This is what helped me through the hurricane. It's a Bluetti EB3A. Yep, that's what it is. So I'm gonna plug it in. We keep your messages coming. So I hope the phone doesn't die while I get this plugged in and ready. So I remove the receiver, well, not the receiver, the transmitter from the sound plug. To the bottom of the. Alright, just plug it. Press power on this. Alright, cool. There we go. The phone is being charged. Alright, see? Let's plug it right here. So, although my electricity is back, I still have some use for my backup power supply. Yeah, so while the phone gets charged, hopefully it is gonna charge, because right now it's whoa, it's a bit lower. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be charged, because right now it's the hotspot is on, connected to my laptop, and I'm also on live, so that might take a bit of current, but hopefully let me just turn this off. Alright, grab this pillow so I can be a bit comfortable while I'm on live with you. So anyway, so yeah, so while you're here, so like I said, the situation here is very bad, and I'm considering to try to raise some funds to help, even if I could help 5 persons, it would be 5 persons less having a bad time. Won't be able to help them fully. I can't give them a house and all that, but even if I would be able to give them some food, some water and stuff like that, if I can at least do that, that would be good. But I really don't know. So you can tell me what you think. Do you think I should take on such a task? What are your thoughts? Yeah. So let me know. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the chat. Because to be honest, this is not my kind of thing. It's the first I'm gonna do something like this, and I'm like quite apprehensive on should I try this? So, meantime, I'm here eating some hurricane food. I think I forgot about my corned beef. Alright, so that is the situation. Work, play, live TV. So, I have helped with my personal funds, but my personal funds can go so far. But I'm considering, trying to raise funds since that I have a platform. But I'm really not sure. Alright, so 2 persons. So work, play, live says always give. Okay, when you can. Alright, so that's one person saying it's a good idea. Hello, Indianapolis, Jamaica is my favorite island. I'm very devastated about the damages caused. I am praying for everyone. Christy, thank you very much for that. Thanks for coming to the live. Thanks for commenting, and thanks for those kind words. Definitely appreciated, and big up to Indianapolis. Yeah, the situation is bad. I'm personally okay, but for others, especially in the most affected areas, it's really bad. I'm in the city, in Kingston, so it's good right here. But out on the western side of the island, Montego Bay, the famous tourism destination, Montego Bay, it's really bad. St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, and if you are into Jamaican tourism, you perhaps know about Negril, where the 7 miles of white sand beach. Like out there, the situation is also bad in that parish. Hanover also, so situation is kind of not good out that side. So, like I said, I'm thinking of helping. So, um, in an informal way, what think, think I'm gonna do. So let me just read Korean Soul message. That would be so awesome if you could help those 5 people with anything. All right, cool. All right, so Korean Soul says, "God bless you." All right, cool. Thanks for that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna let me grab one of my laptops and do this. So if anyone wants to help, so even if it's some cases of water, I'll just get that and go and go deliver it, even if that's what it is. So alright, so let me find this. So I'm doing it on my laptop right now. Even if it's the well, how do I do this? I said this at first. I'm gonna do anything like this. Let me go to my yeah. Montego Bay was really damaged. I drove past Montego Bay on Sunday, and it was really bad. The thing about it is that the airport is at Montego Bay, so because of that, they're trying to restore right there a bit faster, because that will help with the aid effort. Because right now the airport that's okay is the one in Kingston. So for aid to be coming in, and and that aid to be being transported from Kingston all the way out to the west, it would make things a bit difficult. So they are trying their best to restore at least the area around the airport, which is good. But yeah, Montego Bay is definitely damaged. There is, like, from what I saw, even some hotels. Like, I passed by some hotels on the roof, like those huge resorts. Even I see the roofs gone from some of those hotels. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. And it seems, well, there's no running water, because I see persons on the side of the street, getting water like from random springs. And this is not something people do in Jamaica. You might see someone going to a river to bathe or to wash their clothes, but that's way in the countryside at actual rivers, but not a random spring, because there has been so much rainfall even before the hurricane. So the water table is high, and because of this, the there is lots of water coming from the ground. So it's like the persons are getting water from those places there. I see them washing with it. I honestly hope they are not drinking the water, but it seems that way, because I saw persons with bottles of this water walking, I guess, to wherever they live. So I guess if they're taking it home, it's likely they're gonna be drinking it, and I can just imagine what's in that water. So it's really a dismal situation. So I really, let me see, where do I find this? So I'm gonna put up this information as just a test. Like I said, I will help who I can. How do I do this? Pay and transfer. Alright. Check in here on my account. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, alright, so I have an account that I really don't use that much, so I'm gonna add it. So if anyone here wants to help, I will put all of this on video, so whatever I get when I'm gonna be delivering this stuff, I'll put all of this on video so you'll be able to see it. Alright, so let me go to the chat. So Zelle info for whoever wants to donate to help. Zell info for whoever wants to donate to victims of Hurricane Wilson. Alright, so I said I'm gonna post this in the chat. So if anyone wants to help, sure, do go ahead and do that, and I will. So I just dropped the message. Can you see that message? I'm gonna pin it. Okay, not sure if it's pin message. I saw something show up in red. Can you see the full message there? Let me know if you can see the entire message where it gives my email address. Well, it's actually the channel's email address. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so that is my alright. Note people. I'm not about to, so like I said, this is not something I do. I don't come on YouTube and do this kind of stuff. If it wasn't for these folks, I would never ever do something like this. And I'm not about to try to damage the reputation of my channel for, you know, for anything. So whatever I get, those folks will get. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is right there. So I have a like on my accounts, yeah. So there's one of my accounts that I really don't use. It's just there. So I'm like, alright, so let me just use it for this purpose. So I'll just do whatever needs to be done for those folks. And also, this is the email. This is my channel's email address. So if you go to my channel and look in the what do you call that section? It's like it's a description of the channel. It's somewhere there in the description of the channel. It's my email. And for persons who are not in the US, wow. If you're not in the US, because you know Zelle only works for persons in the US. If you're not in the US, I do have a PayPal, which is connected to my account, so I could easily get the funds there. But for buy me a coffee, I have buy me a coffee, but to be honest, I've never received any funds over there, so I don't know the logistics or the moving parts of getting. Really don't know. So for now, I would say you can use the Zelle info that I just pinned right there. But if you're not in the US, you can use PayPal. It is on my channel. Let me see what it is. Let's see what it is. I think I updated it. One moment while I pull this up. Alright, wow, see? I'm looking at, wow. As soon as I pull this up, I see where a fellow YouTuber, which is a much bigger YouTuber than me. It's Colors Smithies, the work just begin. Parceling out hurricane relief stuff. So here he is. Well, I can see the thumbnail. It's a big table right there, and I guess he's packaging stuff to take to Westmoreland. I don't think I'll have that many packages, but who knows? I mean, but whatever it is, it's just to help who I can help. Because the help is not getting to everyone as needed. So let me see. Or quickly enough. So go to channel. More. Okay. So for my PayPal, it's paypal.me. That's paypal.mikeecho/ and that's a / Tropical Nomad TV. That's it. That's my Zelle info. I can't pin two messages, and not to make the message confusing, so I just place the Zelle info there. But if it's PayPal, it's paypal.mikeecho/ Tropical Nomad TV, just like my channel. And this one on the PayPal info is just all one word. And remember to
do watch my videos. Leave your honest opinion in the comment section, and also share with your friends. And the next thing is, I want to ask your opinion on this. So I have a few videos that was the footage was captured before the hurricane, a while before, but I was just like, procrastinating on completing the videos and putting them out. But now that the hurricane has passed, I'm wondering, is it a bit insensitive to be putting out food videos? Like for me to, put out videos about, like, there's one, well, a weird food combination. So I'm like, is it insensitive to be putting out videos like that where, and there are persons here who are hungry? I mean, the footage was shot before the hurricane. There's also another one where I went to get CMOS, as a CMOS drink, and I was here talking about how good the CMOS tastes and all that, but I'm like, should I really put out a video like that in this time? Like I said, I didn't. The video is not done right now. It was done like quite a while. But do you think I should put that video out, or do you think I should just leave those videos for now until things get a bit better? Then I try to do that. What are your thoughts on that? By the way, Korean Soul, in the meantime, while you think about answering that question, have you ever experienced a natural disaster? I mean, like a major one? A quick question. Can you hear me clearly? Just wondering. I should have asked since I plugged out the microphone. Just wondering. I think I need to get myself some water. But before I do that, yes, I'm just chilling with you guys. All right, let me see. Guys, weird thing about it is, I'm not appropriately attired to stand in front of the camera. So let me turn this while I go get my water. This time you're not going to be able to hear me. I don't know if you were able to hear me the last time, but you're not going to be able to hear me while I go get the water. It's going to take me less than a minute though. So just, all right. So, okay, before I go, let me see. I see a message here from, oh, wow. Wow, wow, I'm surprised. So I guess I don't have to always have my mic. Whoa, what's this? The magnet fell inside my clothes. Right, so I guess I don't have to always have this pinned on. Right, yeah. This is my microphone. So this is what I pin onto my clothes. It also comes with a necklace and a little clip. And then I plug this into the bottom of the phone. I think it can also work directly with Bluetooth, but I haven't done that because the gimbal would be connected to it. All right, so let me go get some water. Just keep the messages coming, and I'm gonna be back with you less than a minute. Let me turn this. Like I said, I'm not appropriately attired to be fully visible on camera, so let me just turn that shortly. I'm gonna be back. 1 minute. You can start counting now. I am back. How long did I take? Did it pass 1 minute? Oh yeah, so seeing the so let me see. Alright, so no, I haven't experienced natural disaster here. You know, but tornadoes do damage every few years. Wow, I've heard of. Alright, so by the way, so question, like, so a tornado would be something random. I mean, you get some type of warning, but you wouldn't know when it's gonna happen, and then it just, you know, that twister comes and spins and, you know, take your house to pieces. Man, that's crazy. That's weird. I mean, I guess every disaster is different and it's gonna affect you in different ways. So yeah, and then yep. And then there are earthquakes, but I doubt if Ohio experiences earthquakes. That will be more on the west coast, like over there in California or maybe Nevada, and those places would likely experience earthquakes. Yeah, wow. Like, this is the world we live in where weird things happen. So you could be one place at 1 minute and something happens and life literally changes for you. Because, for example, those persons who experienced that hurricane on the western side of the island, I mean, persons were okay. Like, you didn't, it's weird. Like, you don't hear anyone in Jamaica, should I say, crying out saying they are hungry and all that stuff. And then one day or 2 days, after 2 days, it's like, whoa, life absolutely changes. Like, because like I said earlier, I'm not sure if you were here, but there are persons who were affected by that hurricane. It's not that they are broke. It's not that they have no money. Those some persons there, they have money to finance themselves, but how can you finance yourself when there is nothing where you live? There is no electricity. There is no phone. There are no stores to buy anything. So even if you have the cash, you can hardly get anything to buy. The roads are damaged, so you can't get to where you want to get to. I even hear of some persons with their vehicles at their property, and they can't leave because the property is cut off, so they're marooned. So it's like, okay, you have a vehicle, but you have to walk to wherever you want to get to. You have to, you know, all kind of stuff. Or your money might be in the bank and you can't, the banks don't work. So it's like, just imagine you having all the resources, but you have no access. It has no use. It's crazy. Like, well, let me see. Ohio is a valley state. Kept me protected for 50. Wow, it seems like it's the place I think I should move to Ohio. No disasters. Wow. Wow. Because even if it's if it's over on the, yep. I can just imagine. Yep. So like I was saying, like, there are persons there who normally they wouldn't need anything from anyone, but the situation they're in. Like, a friend called me a few days ago. Like, they finally get a bit of phone signal. Actually, she had to leave from her house and go to a church where they have Starlink. So she normally reach out to me sometimes in the afternoons. So she reached out to me and asked me if I could get her medication for her. And note, this person never asked me for anything. So it's not that she wanted me, she wanted me to finance the medication, but there was no access to the medication. And the only way for me to get it, I would have to go there to collect the prescription. It's the prescription on paper, and go to a pharmacy in a non-affected area, which most likely closer to Kingston, get that medication and take it back to her. And I'm like, wow. So the thing is that normally she'll be able to buy her medication, so it would not be an issue. But then now she needs someone to get that medication for her. And then there would have been no means for me to even communicate with her. So in order to contact her when I get there, what I would have to do is tell her the day before that, hey, I am coming and you should meet me at a specific spot, because the roads around her area, it's really bad. So the roads are damaged, so I can't drive on that road because I have a car. It's a sedan, so it's very low. So I can't. So she was telling me that I can't. My vehicle won't be able to make it around there. So I'd have to need to tell her what time I'm getting there, and just be there at that time, and she will meet at the spot. That's some primitive type of living. And I mean, just imagine coming from being online every day, being able to communicate by all sorts of different communication platforms, whether it's you're making a simple phone call, you're using WhatsApp, you're using Instagram, you're using Facebook, you're using X, you're using whatever. So many different forms of communication, to where you get maybe like an hour of phone time each day. You communicate with whoever you want to communicate with, and if you're going to meet with someone, you have to make some kind of arrangement to meet at a specific time. So I'm imagining. So I'm gonna drive. Let me see. It's the way that I drove, which I think for now, whenever I'm going there, I have to drive that direction until things are taken care of on the south of the island, where it's much quicker. But so I'm going on like a 6-hour drive to get to that friend. Anything can happen along a 6-hour drive, and I have to make arrangements to meet at a specific time. How do I guarantee that I'm gonna get there at that time? What if she gets there and I'm not there? There is no means of communication. So I guess she just have to wait and trust that I'm coming. Wow, this is just a bad situation. And the thing about it is that it doesn't matter how much help celebrities give, or how much help YouTubers, social media influencers, or even small creators, or just random people like me who are trying to help. It doesn't matter how much help we try to give. We cannot give that help that will help people to be able to communicate, because that's one of the main things. Because if you're out there and you have no means of communication, it makes things very, very difficult. Because at least that friend has access to someone's Starlink. What if they didn't have access to that? How would they be able to communicate? And what about persons who live in that area of the island who doesn't know anyone on the other side of the island? I guess you have to stay there and suffer. It's hard. It's quite an intense situation. So like I said, it's like, I guess going there, you gotta be mentally prepared. Like, to be honest, when I went there on Sunday, I saw the videos, but a video can never prepare you enough for something like that. So I really wasn't prepared. It literally took a toll on me. Yeah, it was really quite a situation. And to be here in person saying they're not gonna have any Christmas this year, because literally, I mean, how can you have Christmas with? I mean, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to imagine that. So let me just leave that part alone. Alright, so I saw that message, but I was just on a roll talking about what's happening. Alright, so Korean Soul said just cold winters. So question, Korean Soul, what's the coldest it has ever gotten since you have been there? Let me see, how many degrees is it? Like maybe -10, -20. I don't even want to imagine. I don't even gets that cold over. Let's see. The last time I was in the US, in New York, I think I felt as cold as let me see, what's the coldest temperature I felt while in the US? Trying to remember. I think it was maybe 10. That's Fahrenheit. I'm sure that's minus something in Celsius. Not even sure what that is. Could check it here on my laptop. Yeah. Maybe I felt 10 degrees. I was like super cold. I guess my winter jacket saved me. My winter jacket that needs to be changed. So the next time I come to the US, I'll get a new jacket. Let me see if my jacket is actually right over here. I think it's on. See my jacket. See the inside of it. But yeah, it's all worn out now. It needs to be washed. I'm not even sure why it's dirty because I actually washed it. But I guess it's just here gathering dust until I travel next. If it's summertime in the winter, I guess I'll just take this with me. But as soon as I get there, I'll get more. This is my jacket. And I saw my scarf last night. I was looking for something and I saw my scarf, but it's not over here in this room. It's around by the other side. Anyway, let me go put on my jacket. Yeah, you are so right. Cold from the Arctic air. Yeah, but I was able to endure it. All right, yeah, I am back. So, yeah, I was able to endure it in all that cold. I remember I was there trying to, do that cold water showering. Because, I'm not going to get into that because YouTube doesn't like when you discuss certain type of health stuff. So I was doing all sorts of 24-hour fasting and stuff like that. And every day I get up, I'll do like, I'll have to exercise each day and all kind of stuff while I was there. Remember, because I was really staying in Maryland, but I came to New York, well, 2 times. I was staying there for 2 times. I was staying somewhere in Manhattan. Well, actually on that trip, first time I came to New York, I was in Manhattan, and then the second time I was staying in Nanette, which is close to both Connecticut and New Jersey, close by the Tappan Zee Bridge or the Palisades Mall. Yeah, anyway, so that over there wasn't as cold as over by Manhattan. Oh my word! So I am there. Fine in Maryland, I was going to New York and like, okay, gonna do this cold. So after showering with the warm water, I'm there in the shower like, okay, it's time for the cold. It's time for the cold plunge. So I turn the hot water off and the cold water on full blast. And I'm there in the shower and I literally felt like I was gonna turn into a block of ice. But luckily, I didn't. But anyway, when I came out, it was really good though. Because when I came out, I felt really energetic. I was like, wow, this is good. And I kept doing it. And by the way, when I do that, when I go outside, I literally do not feel cold. I could be wearing my t-shirt when it's cold and I don't feel it. Let me see if I could find any pictures of my last time in the US. One sec. Checking on my laptop to see if I could find any of them close by to show you guys. Do I have them in a folder close by? Let me see. Right. Not sure what that's labeled as right there. Alright, so Korean. So well, I guess you're referring to the jacket where it's nice and warm. Alright, let me see if I could find these pictures. See if I could find these pictures. Yeah, I can see a few more persons checked in on the. Oh. So by the way, guys, I've been going out before it's all in my Google Drive, so of course, so I've been going out and shooting footage. Not everything makes it to my channel. Some of these are videos, but just gonna show you. If you can, hopefully you can see this. I don't know how good you'll be able to see this. See the devastation? See all that stuff? Yeah, it's crazy. I cut stuff from this to make the video that you see there on the channel about the hurricane. See all that stuff. It's crazy. Look at this tree right here. This tree is all uprooted. But like I said, they're trying to clear the roads. See a tractor around there. This is during the hurricane. All that stuff. This is before the hurricane. So this footage is what I captured before the hurricane. And that's actually on a video too. But anyway, let me scroll to my back to those to the US. Whoa, what's this on the plate? What is this? Oh, that's an empty plate. So finding, oh, that's probably 2023. Oh, I need to get to once. Alright, so here we go. If there's anything with music, of course, it's not going to be played. One section. Let's get into the pictures and videos of me being in the US, and I'll try to show it to you right here on my screen. So, whoa, my battery died. Alright, one second. Let me grab the other laptop. See why I don't like using this one. I need a new battery for that, but I'll take care of that soon. And weird thing about it, I actually found out about that issue during the hurricane. But anyway, turning on the next one. Don't like using this one, but I'll turn this on. Work. I'm still here in the bush. Oh, okay. So yeah, listen what this day I will advise, you know, with Korean Soul and everybody else there. I'm here looking for pictures of me being in the US the last time. So I'm here using my mother's laptop. This is my mother's laptop, so it's gonna battery on mine died, and it's gonna be a bit difficult to get that charged right now. So let me go to the pictures and the videos right here on this one. So let's see. Yeah, man, what's this? You're there, another bushman. It's a Korean Soul saying so sad. Yeah, man, definitely understand. Alright. Finding these pictures, and this one is not touchscreen, so this one is a bit more difficult to use. And I can't fold this one into a tablet like I would do to that other one. So, but not to worry. It's just not gonna be as flowing. Not gonna be as fluid, but what's this? Alright, here we back to from when I arrived in the US to the day I left. Alright, so here we go. So I'm gonna remove the phone from the gimbal. Now actually to remove it from this. Alright. So here we go. Alright. There you go. Oh, antivirus, this thing comes. Alright, anyway. So this is random. This is me leaving Jamaica. Well, I wasn't in this plane, I was in another plane and I took a picture of that. These are my gloves, my mittens. This is me on the plane. This is over the water. Me in the sky. Showing the clouds. That's my laptop. That's the one that died. Laptop on the plane. Like I said, I'm a digital nomad, so even over there, we do work too. Oh, look. Yeah, there's Wi-Fi on the Delta Airlines flight. There you go. Landed in JFK. The pictures will get much clearer though. This is just Delta. I flew on.
Seatbelt sign. The seatbelt sign turning off will be a one and only indication that it will be safe for you to move about the cabin. Please use caution when opening overhead bins to retrieve any items if something has shifted during the landing.
Alright, so that's me. Arrived in the US. Inside JFK waiting on my flight to go to Maryland. There goes arrivals and departure board. That's me inside the airport. Alright. You soon see when I arrive. Like I said, this is just capturing the entire journey. This is me inside the bathroom snapping a picture. I don't know why I decided to do that. It's me again. Trini Queen, good afternoon to you. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Thanks for coming. I'm just here showing. I went to so Korean shows that I went to Trinidad and Tobago on American Airlines 2 years ago. It was such a great experience. Wow. That sounds good. Alright, so let me continue snapping. This is me inside the bathroom. Alright, this is me getting my rental car.
So me in another place here, I look for my spacecraft.
This video is not. So doing a full assessment of the spacecraft to make sure say everything good with it. Right. Room them look alright, come now make them charge me for not knowing I don't know about it. Look for every detail, make sure say everything good. Alright, this is me inspecting my rental car. Skip. Oh, how do I skip to another? Wow. No.
So me in another.
So, this is me. This is like I said, you're getting all the photos. This is me checking out the car.
Make sure it's everything in there, so.
Me giving myself a crash course in driving a BMW, especially one of these extremely modern ones.
Yes, full up.
Alright, so just checking all the lights and all that stuff. Oh, okay, so. Alright, this is me at where I'm close to where I'm staying, taking a random photo. Alright, you know what? Yeah, That's me again. That's me again. That's me again. Random photos that would typically not be shown. Hold on. Alright, so it was close to Thanksgiving time. So, actually on Thanksgiving, see the turkey? Who wants some of the Man, I wish I was going to the US this year for Thanksgiving. But you know it go. Yeah man, that's what it is. So yeah, Trini Queen, big up, thanks for coming. Like I said, I'm just showing Korean Soul some pictures of turkey. Alright, random stuff. This is actually food that was being prepared. Let me see. Alright, Korean Soul said magical place brought me to tears. Yes, thank you. This is curry chicken, I think. Yeah, that's curry chicken. So, you know, Jamaican food being prepared although it's Thanksgiving. So, all that food for Thanksgiving. Hey, Korean Soul, you're gonna need to send me some of your Thanksgiving dinner. Because I'm gonna be in Jamaica, so no Thanksgiving for me this year. So you gotta send me some of your Thanksgiving dinner. See what's going on. So I got there just in time for, yeah, that's me chilling at the dinner. Whoa. This was my parking pass. Where I left my car at the airport in Jamaica. Right. This is me outside where I was staying. This is me going out and decided to snap some photos. Random pictures that would typically never be shown on my channel. All these random photos, random photos. Alright. See if I get to anything more interesting, because all these are just, you know, you're taking multiple shots to try to get the perfect one. So, not to bore you with that, let me try to get to some others. It's like, wow, a million photos. Alright, so this is what I cooked. So I cooked for me and my friend that I was staying with. So this is minced beef with spinach, I think that's mushroom, and avocado on the side. Yeah, that's what it is. At that time I was on my extreme health journey. Alright, so Korean Soul says, nice to meet you, Trini Queen. Korean Soul said, my sis is making a turkey and stuffing and all that. Hey, Korean Soul, you make me jealous now. Like I said, I want some of that. You gotta send me some of your turkey. So, this is me going shopping. I don't even remember why I took photo of this. This is not even my hand. Who took this? You know what, I'm not even sure, but this is not my hand. Maybe someone inside the store, I don't know. This is a discussion with me and someone on WhatsApp. This is me eating healthy. So that's
different location.
This is pomegranate, or what Jamaicans call panganat.
But them people over here say pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
I don't know what that's still no, but yeah, pomegranate. We have some
avocado.
When I left the avocado, we have some blackberry. See them there? I know the phone me I talk about. I see blueberry. Right there, so.
Blackberry, blueberry, avocado, and pomegranate. You know, by the way, you know what? I could actually post a short with this. Interesting. This is my meal while in the US. Yeah, I overdid it on the pomegranate because I can't really get that much pomegranate here. There is pomegranate here, but not like that. Not that much. Eating healthy while in the US. Oh, this is my cousin who is in Canada actually sent me this photo. Alright, so here, Korean Soul. Wow, you are a chef. No, I am laughing. I try. I try my best, but I can't say that I am. Alright, so Korean sauces, I really don't like turkey. We have Korean food sometimes as well. Wow. Hey, you gotta send me some. Hey, next. Wow. No, this is weird. Like, I never asked, to meet subscribers, but now you gotta get me some of your food. Next time I'm coming to the US, I'm coming to Ohio. I gotta get some of that Korean food. You are the chef. See it? I cooking some nice curry. Okay, that's Trinidad. All right. Today. Okay. Unless I'm gonna swim to Trinidad today, I don't know how I would get that. All right. This is this is me in Manhattan. Taking a small video from my room. Inside my room in Manhattan. I think this is me going outside was it? Nah, it wasn't. This is when I just arrived, I think. Yeah. See? All wrapped up. Hands covered, head covered. Yeah. In that same jacket I showed you. This is me outside. I think this is close to, I don't know, well, New York. I think this is close to Grand Central Station. Alright, my mouth was watering. Looks so healthy. Yeah, cooking. Alright. so we have some friendly banter right here about who is the chef. Alright, see? I felt so cold. Yep. You can see it on my face, so I'm here. Alright, random picture. No. What's this? This is me over by Queens. Yeah, this is me over by Queens. That's Queens, New York. This is me inside my room in Manhattan. I think that's the Chrysler building you're seeing in the background over there. I think. And this is me. I think I was going outside one morning to go move my car because they have this parking rule where they allow you to park until I think it's 6 a.m. I think it's until 6 a.m. And once 6 a.m. comes, you have to move the car else you get a ticket or something. So I had to walk up to I had to drive up to the parking in front of the Empire State and then walk back down. Wow, that was crazy to walk back down. Like to drive there, it's fine. But then once I went to the underground section and parked to come back, wow, I was freezing. Yeah, this is me. Yeah, this is me outside capturing videos for my status. At this time I wasn't a creator. I was not a creator. And I would have had so much content, but I wasn't a creator. I was just capturing pictures and videos for my status. So yeah, that's the Empire State Building you can see in the background right there. Random pictures. Yeah, that's me. Trying to capture the perfect video and the perfect picture for my.
The car in the place, cold in her ass. Johnny, what you call me, you know what they drop up me, I tell you. Yeah, freeze, I want to sort of wrap up, but they don't know. I'm saying we care by 6 o'clock, so that may be easy. Yeah, man. When you try to avoid the overnight fee, I must have move the car by 6 o'clock is it, so that will come here from you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, out there cold, freezing, gloves up, scarf up. You don't know, bag of things we have on, but you don't know, keeping warm is it. Yeah, what's that?
Alright. Keep skipping. What is going on in this? It's just at the same spot trying to capture the perfect.
Yeah, my morning, man, I have to come out of them.
not even loading as fast as I was on. These are videos, but not loading fast enough. Alright, nope, this is my key for my room. This is the phone in my room. This is the view from my room in the daytime. That's the Chrysler building I showed you earlier in the night. Yeah, this is me at my window. No, this is my not. There goes my parking ticket. I think I got this ticket in well, not a ticket like a parking ticket, but a ticket for me to park and pay when I'm leaving. Where did I get this? Oh, that's down by that's the parking. Yeah, that's that same part. No, this one is in Virginia. I think this is over by Virginia, I think, yeah. This is different. This is in New York. This is over by, I think it's 33rd Street in Zara. Me taking random photos. Out shopping and taking pictures. Snapping pictures of all kind of stuff. Yeah, many pictures. It's a lot. Outside in New York in the daytime. The classic NYPD vehicle. I had to capture that. Me out shopping. I didn't buy these jeans. I'm like, whoa, this is too expensive. I don't know what was going on right there. So I'm like, you know what, leave that one alone. Yeah, that's me in Zara. No music on there. Pomegranate. My favorite fruit while in the US. Actually, it is my favorite fruit overall. Yeah. Back in Maryland. I don't know. I'm gonna show people's picture on live. Alright, this is me. I think this is over by the outlet mall in this is not Veg. This is Maryland. Is it Maryland? Yeah, it should be Maryland. The outlet mall in Maryland, and you call it some harbor kind of thing. Anna Ramsey, what's up? Big up. See, Anna Ramsey said New York. Yeah, Anna Ramsey, please subscribe to the channel, and also Trini Queen, subscribe to the channel too, and do check out my videos. I know Korean Soul is already subscribed, and by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. You know, we have all type of content. It's the life of a digital nomad. Heal up. So yeah, I'm here showing some pictures. Me traveling in the US, me out shopping. Yeah. All kind of stuff. I was getting this for someone. Yeah, this is me out at the outlet mall. That's me again. Random pictures. These pictures are different though. These are like a compilation where Google reminded me. This is my trip to Europe, but that's different though. I'll show you that another time. What the hell is this? I'm not even sure. Somebody showing some ink. This is me cooking again over there in the US. I don't even remember what is. I can see green vegetables, so of course that's spinach, because that's the only green vegetable I bought while there. That's avocado, and I don't know what meat is this. So I think that is fish. I think if memory serves me correctly, that should be fish. Yeah, that's fish. And this is me out at the, what do you call it? I think it's the shack or something like that. Can't remember the name of it, but some burger shack kind of thing over there in Virginia at the Pentagon Mall. I think it's the Shack. I think. Can't remember, but it's some probably even have a picture with the name somewhere here. That's my wallet and my juice and I don't know what's that. So let me not show. Okay. This is some oxtail with rice and peas and avocado and some lettuce. I didn't cook this one though, but I was still in the US, but I didn't cook that. Now showing you people's pictures. All right, so I went to. This one is me going to Applebee's. I didn't even know about that restaurant. Someone told me to check it out, so I did check it out. So I had a steak, some garden salad, and some mashed potatoes right there. And of course, my laptop had to be there because I'm a nomad. Here, Anne Ramsey said me an admin. When I'm done, I'll think about that. Anyway, so by the way, Anne, have you subscribed to the channel? It's Korean Soul. Still showing, still have pictures for days. Alright, so yeah. This is me outside when I left Applebee's. Outside was super cold. Virginia kind of cold is different. Alright, that sounds good. Please watch. Have you watched my videos? Yeah, man, definitely check out my video them and share with your friends and family members, not just the shorts, but the videos, guys. I noticed that I'm getting like so many views on my shorts. By the way, I've gone viral on a few shorts. Like I've gotten 300 and well, it's almost 400,000 views on one of my shorts, like 390 something thousand with 4,000 likes on one of my shorts, and then on two, like one of them I got, like last time I checked it was 147,000 views, and another one I think it may be 105,000. So yeah, I've gone viral on my shorts, and I've gotten over 1,000 subscribers in the last 7 days, but my videos not going that well. So please do share my videos if you can, you know. You might definitely go check out my videos, especially about the hurricane. So yeah, man. And if you're checking and you want to help the hurricane victims here in Jamaica, you see I added my Zelle info at the pinned comment on the chat, so you can you sure can do check it out and send them something. So whatever you can, it would be greatly appreciated. It's not my kind of thing to do, but I don't have enough personal funds to be able to, you know, help that many people. So if you guys can help me to help those folks, that would be greatly appreciated. And of course, it's going to be on the video. There, man, my Zelle info is right there. So this, hold on, Korean Soul later enjoy. Okay, so Trini Queen, have a wonderful afternoon over there in Trinidad. So whether you're in Sando, or you're in POS, Port of Spain, or you're in Chaguanas, or you're in Trin City, or you're in Curep, or you're in Arima, big up yourself. Or you're in California, yes, there is a California in Trinidad, or you're in Point Lisas, big up, big up, big up, big up. All right, so this is when I went to visit my aunt in Connecticut, and she, well, not forced, like, you know, like that, but she persuaded me to eat her food. I was on my super healthy diet. I didn't want to eat this. It's like chicken and rice, and yeah, but I did. I'm like, okay, I don't want her to feel bad, so I did. I went to have ice cream. Whoa. Cold Stone music. Cold Stone. Alright, this is me over there in Nanette, in New York, getting ready to go on the road to go shopping. A bunch of idle pictures. Random pictures of me over there in New York. Yeah, I went out shopping this evening. Oh, this shoe. I bought it and I didn't like it, so I really didn't wear it. And 2 days ago, or was it 3 days ago, I wore it on the bottom of it because I really didn't wear it. I wore it like maybe about 5 times since that time, and that's like maybe 2 years now. And guess what happened? The shoe dry rotted, and the bottom of it just gave way. I'm like, oh my word, that is so not good. So yeah, the bottom of my shoe gave way. Luckily I was driving, so I wasn't left out barefoot. Yeah, me out at the Palisades Mall, out looking for jeans. I didn't buy these though, but yeah. This is
watch out now. They got
Red Lobster.
food in a Red Lobster. Well, I'm gonna start here, but about to. Here we go on.
So, pictures for days. This is me out eating. And by the way, folks, that time I was on my super healthy diet. And I wasn't a creator, so I was just taking personal photos and videos mostly for my WhatsApp status. And I'm sharing these with you. Maybe one day I should incorporate some of these into my channel. Yeah, this is what I had at Red Lobster. No, that's music. Can't show you that. Right. Maybe I could. Nah. Hold up, let me mute that. Mute. What's going on right here? I think those are going in the wrong direction. This is just coming back from. Hold up. This is me. Just coming back from.
I don't know where I'm going now.
Just coming back from New York. Getting to Maryland. Snow.
So, space nice, them thing and out there, but so earth look them time, yeah.
Snow in Maryland. This is at, this is at the airport. I think this is at the airport in, I think this is Reagan Airport in DC. This is me outside of the car in the snow. This is me on my way to that same Reagan Airport. This is me outside of the car. Music that showing my dashboard, and there is snow right there. That's music. I was waiting for this to load. Such a pity my internet is not fast like I would want, so I could click and things just go. Still suffering from the effects of Hurricane Melissa, so I don't have my internet yet using hotspot. Anyway, that one seems like it's not gonna load. So, I don't know what's this. I think someone sent me that. Well, that's not me. I didn't see that. Someone sent me that. Alright. That's what I used to shower while there. I actually still use this. This is me. I don't remember where I was on this day. Oh, I think that's PG Mall and that. Someone's cake. I don't know who is that. Who cake is that? I don't remember at least. Someone's cake. I don't remember. I mean, I think someone may have sent me this photo or something. I had nothing to do with this cake. This is me writing up. I don't know. Or some claim form for my luggage. I think something had happened to one of my suitcases. I'm not gonna show the barcode on that. No, can't show you that. Definitely not. All right, I think this is me back in Jamaica. This is definitely me in Jamaica. My famous black plate, and this is my bed sheet here in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm home. Yeah, this is me back home outside exercising, shirtless. I can't show that on YouTube. Can. Alright. Alright, yeah. This is Christmas. And that means I am back in Jamaica. So, anyway, enough of that. So I showed you my pictures, at least most of them. It's not all, because some might be elsewhere, but I showed you like quite a number of my pictures of me in the US last time I was there. Alright, let me put my phone back on the gimbal. Alright, so the phone is back onto the gimbal. Let me power it back on. Alright, the gimbal is active again. Alright, so we're good again. Now, alright, yeah, this is all good. So anyway, so Korean Soul, what are your thoughts? All those pictures I showed you. So I gave you a bit more of my life. I gave you an inside view of me. What's this thing? Wow. This disconnect from the Bluetooth. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, what's going on with my gimbal? Seems like it doesn't want to. It can't be dead. Yeah, so back to everyone who is here. How are you all doing today? And if you haven't subscribed, do please consider subscribing to the channel. And Korean Soul, are you still here? Because I see that you're ranked #1 in the chat. Yeah, I see that. Yep. So if you're here, you know where you go. Just drop me a quick message and let me know you're still here. I wonder how far the battery is at on my phone right now. It's at 3%. Wow, it's definitely not charging. The hotspot is on and it's going live. You know, I'm soon showing about outside again. You know. Show you outside over here looking across the hills. Well, I can't see across the hill, but I can see the hills, and those hills, if you should go on top of those hills, you should be able to see Portland, over where many YouTubers are from. But it seems, not sure, but it seems there is no electricity on the side of the island, but though they are not that devastated as those in western side of the island. Portland is in the east, or should I say the northeast, but you know Portland is, you can call it YouTube City. That's where many famous creators from Jamaica are from. So, you know, we hope that they're all doing well. Haven't seen much from them. recent times, but you know how it go. Lucy, what go on? You know, I was just here showing all sorts of pictures. I was showing all sorts of pictures of me in the US, me in New York, between New York, Maryland, DC, Virginia. Where else? Did I show any New Jersey pictures? Nah, I showed Connecticut pictures. That's where I showed the food that my aunt forced me to eat. I didn't eat, not force like that, but show where I went to store. Alright, so Lucy is learning. Lucy is learning patois. Big up. I guess I need to give you your honorary passport. I need to go, hold on. Let me go get my, your honorary passport, honorary Jamaican passport, because Lucy speaking patois. Oh wait. So Lucy, what go on? What you deal with? Respond to that. Hold on there. You can type the response to that while I go get the passport. Hold on. I go for the passport, you know. I am back. Lucy. I am laughing hard here. Lucy. Passport, you know? See? Passport. You said it there? So. So the passport, you earned it by saying me there. Let's see what I go on in the passport. Let me see what I can show publicly. There is no numbers on this page. Right. No numbers on this page. See? This is the biodata page. Alright. These are some stamps. Let me block out my number. So block my number. There go some stamps. And my US visa has been covered right there. And there go some stamps. Some places. Classic hairstyle and vlog. Big up. Thanks for coming to the live. I was just showing photos of me in the US having fun and frolicking in some better times, because of course this is no time for fun and frolic. You know, all the stuff going on here in Jamaica. So I was just here, you know, chatting with some folks and seeing what people think about what's going on. And if anyone wants to donate, you're under no obligation to do so. And this is not my kind of thing, but because I see that folks need help, or whatever I can do to help, I will. I mean, I have so much and no more funds, so I could just help a few. But if anyone wants to help, my Zelle info is pinned in the chat, at the top of the chat. So if you want to donate, sure, you can do that. Anything I get, I'll put it on video while, you know, donating to the folks and all that stuff. So you're under no obligation, so you can do that if you want. So that's it. So I'm here presenting passport to to Lucy. Lucy who entered the chat with me there. Nigerian entered the chat with me there. So you see? Passport full with stamp. Is you what? Just hiding the numbers. Hiding my passport number. Alright, this one gotta be hidden. Stamps again. And over at that side that I'm covering in my hand, this is my Schengen visa. And this is stamps again. Anyway, enough of that, all kind of thing. Anyway, so pick up yourself, Lucy. Thanks for coming and you saying me there. Mad thing. Alright, hold on there. Lucy said, bless up. Well, hold on, before I read anything else in the chat, man, because this is remarkable. This is unbelievable. I'm out of my wits. I am flabbergasted by Lucy typing this. Lucy says, bless up yourself. I'm glad to see you upon live. Yo! Lucy! No, I think that Lucy is in Jamaica. Lucy is tricking me, telling me that she's in Nigeria. This is unbelievable. Lucy, which part of Jamaica you come from? Anyway, we're gonna read the chat because I see I'm here showing passport and alright. So Lucy sent the eyes. Lucy said, wow, Wilma Burnham says, hi, how are you? Wilma, I am good. I'm in Jamaica, I'm good. Wasn't affected by the hurricane. I'm just, concerned about the people who had a bad experience during the hurricane and they're still having a bad experience. But me personally, I'm fine. And how are you doing? Lucy said, me there. Like she said, I have arrived. Me there now. Alright, next message, Lucy laughing. Lucy say, I need a passport, alright? Go for the passport and bring it. Lucy says, I am laughing hard here. Next one, Jamaica, here I come. Alright, anytime I get monetized, world, here I come, and especially Africa, here I come. So we're on the road to monetization. We are doing it. So people, once you're here, please check out the videos on my channel, especially the videos on my channel. The most recent one where I showed you a part of Jamaica, the aftermath of the hurricane. That was actually the immediate day after the hurricane. So do go check that video out. Leave your comments in the comment section, share it with your friends. Yeah man, nicely produced video. I even did one before the hurricane where I interfaced with the hurricane live on the seaside out there in St. Thomas. Yeah man, real reporter style. Something unexpected that you might not expect to see Tropical Nomad TV doing, but when them say style and style can't spoil, cause we skill like a Winnie MacGyver. So all the watch go on, man, we can do all type of things, but if I reporting, we can do it. If a movie star role, we can do that too. Anyway, so Lucy said, I see plane of like classic hairstyle, say hey Tropical. Big up classic hairstyle and vlogs. Thanks for coming. How are you doing? Angela Lewis, a classic hairstyle. Blessings to you too, Angela. Angela Lewis, a Tropical Nomad TV. Blessings to you too, classic hairstyle and vlogs. Angela, enough respect. Angela Lewis says, blessing to all in the comment section. I am from Jamaica, land we love. Alright, big up. Thank you for coming, thank you for commenting, and please subscribe to the channel and do go check out my videos. And this is Delamint, that's my name on the channel. And the channel name is Tropical Nomad TV. This is where I present the life of a digital nomad. I am a digital nomad and I live in the tropics. So what better name than Tropical Nomad TV? And if you don't believe that I'm a digital nomad, I got my 2 laptops over here. One of them died while I was showing pictures of me out frolicking in the US. Yeah man, that's what it is. So, digital nomadic lifestyle phone. I'm going live from that laptops. I got that. And the passport, you know, the passport, nomadic lifestyle, gotta move to places and visas in the passport to go places too. You know? Yeah, man. Alright, so Lucy says, bless up yourself. I'm glad to see you up on live. Alright. Alright. See it there? See it there? Mad thing. Alright. Hear this now. Angela Lewis says, real Jamaican born, we say, to the world. Alright, see? That is it. Alright, so classic hairstyle and vlogs. Send a bunch of hugs and heart faces. Lucy laughing. Alright, Angela Lewis said, it's the first I catch her live. Alright, see it? Angela Lewis, to be honest, I haven't been going live recently. I've been concentrating and trying to do videos in recent times. But you know, I'm here just chilling. Wanted to, you know, share my experience of what I saw in the aftermath of the hurricane, traveling to the most affected areas. So came on the live to discuss that, and of course, you know, the live is gonna turn out into all kind of stuff. I ended up showing photos and talking about being in the cold and talking about food, traveling, all kind of stuff. But I still initially I spoke about my experience, what I saw on my way, and also where I traveled to on Sunday, where, you know, the devastation, persons not having water, persons washing in random springs, pop-up springs on the side of the road, the water that might not be clean. And to be honest, I hope they're not drinking that water. So based on that, I asked some of the persons in the chat if they think I should try to raise some funds to help, and they suggested that yeah, I could do so. So based on that, I added my Zelle info to the pinned comments, but I left it in a comment and pinned it in at the top of the chat. So if anyone wants to help, sure, you can do that. I also have PayPal. It's paypal.me at paypal.me/Tropical Nomad TV, and the Tropical Nomad TV is all one word, just like my channel name. So those are the two ways you can help if you want to help, of course, because it's all up to you. And let me see, Wilma Burnham says, thank God you're safe, thankfully. And Angela says, guys, please like up the live, subscribe to our brothers. Alright, big up. Thanks for that. Thank you very much for that. Alright, classic hairstyle and vlogs and some emojis. Wilma Burnham, Barbados, come from. Hold on. Let's give it up for Barbados. Alright, so let me see. Alright, so to show you that I am a real world traveler, real digital nomad. Are you from, let me see. Alright, see the place there. You're from Spring Garden. There is St. Michael, that where you is at. You have place up the road name. You have Oxnards. You have Rock Dundo. You have Black Rock, that's at the bottom of the hill below Huey. You have you have St. Lawrence Gap, that is out by the east coast, that are the party spot. Then you have St. Philip over there in the countryside. You have all kind of places in Barbados, I know, and whole heap of places. So you know, big up to Barbados, yeah, man. Bridgetown, all them places, you know. Yeah, man, all kind of places, you know, in Barbados. Alright, so we have what on the Lucy, you're on a roll. You have to come check the vibes. You're always full of life. Lucy. Lucy, what's going on? I need to investigate this. Alright. Because Lucy is on a roll. Alright, so Angela Lewis style Style a style and fashion a fashion. Tropical Nomad TV. Big up, big up. Alright, we need to hurry up and catch up with the chat so we can, keep everything current. Thanks be to God, I don't get any affected by from the hurricane. Only some food trees damaged, but okay. Oh, you're in St. Thomas. Big up yourself, Angela Lewis. The day before the hurricane, I actually came to St. Thomas. I came as far as close to Roselle Falls, like just up the road from Roselle Falls. I came there. I did a piece of my video there where I interfaced with the hurricane. Like you saw the sea looking dark and gloomy, and like its sea looked really angry. That's in my video the day before the hurricane. I even stopped in Yalas and shoot some video, one of the scenes. I did a scene out by close to Pamphlet. Yep. Let me see what else. That's the day before the hurricane in the rain. Alright, Angela Lewis, welcome to Wilma Burnham from Barbados. The beautiful parish of St. Lucy, that is on the St. Lucy, that is on the west coast. I think St. Lucy is on the west coast. So when you pass Black Rock, you pass place where the yellow buses go again. Whoa, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember where those yellow buses go, but you pass Black Rock and you continue straight along that coast. I don't remember the name of that place. If I hear the name now, I'm going to remember it, but I don't remember the name of up there. But alright, so big up to St. Lucie. Alright. Classic Hairstyle doing fine. Classic Hairstyle, how are you doing today, sister? Alright, Classic Hairstyle say, I am blessed. Thanks for asking. How about you? Okay, that's fine. I'm about 20 minutes from the fall towards the east side. Oh, okay, so that means you are close to Morant Bay then, or if it's not Morant Bay, you're out by Dumfries. So we know St. Thomas, if on a Dumfries, they are retreat. Alright. The first parish on our map. Okay. Alright. Wilma said, Wilma Burnham says, thank you, Angela Lewis. Enough love. The first parish on our map. Angela Lewis, a classic hairstyle. I'm glad to hear. I am not bad, thank you. Thank be to God. I am washing from morning, but now I am chilling. Okay, good, Angela. All right, so I have caught up with the chat. So anyway, so based on what you have heard so far about the hurricane in Jamaica, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the response so far? Do you think the people are getting the help they need, especially from the people they should be getting help from? I mean, not talking about the celebrities and creators, people like me. I mean, I'm not a celebrity, I'm like a small creator, but like people like us and also the celebrities other than us, do you think they're getting the help from the people they should be getting the help from? Nuts River near to Morant Bay town. Okay. Simone TV, big up. Thanks for coming to the live. It seems like today everyone is checking in. I got 13 people on the live, so double tap the screen to like the live and also consider subscribing. Yeah, man, I'm just here to talk about the hurricane, especially the persons who are not having such a good experience after the hurricane, persons being homeless, persons not having food and all that stuff. So it's really a sad situation. Persons not having okay, I'm back. So persons not having safe drinking water and all that stuff. Let me put my phone on do not disturb, because I think someone might okay, because so many persons are here, so the phone is on do not disturb. It's charged up to 5%, but because I'm on the live and it's also broadcasting the hotspot, so anyway, that's fine though. That's cool. It's plugged in, so I'm all good, and it's plugged into the backup power supply, so that is all good. So anyway, yeah man, so like I said, this person is not having water, let alone safe water. Like on Sunday I drove to Westmoreland through on the north coast. I saw persons on the side of the street just getting the water from random pop-up springs that I know these are not safe, because who knows what has seeped into that water. And I can imagine that they're drinking it. I saw them washing clothes in these places, but then they likely are drinking it, because where else are they gonna get water from? So and even if they're washing their clothes in it, you don't want to come into contact with that water, and then you have to put that clothes on your body. It's weird. I passed out by Catherine Hall, and I saw where it appears like persons were washing their clothes in the seawater. I was like, what is this? But then what can you do when you have no water? I mean, it was such a sad situation. Like, yeah, I felt weird. Even though I still have a strange kind of feeling, because I'm like, I'm on this side of the island, I'm good, and like persons out there are not doing so well. So you know how that goes. So Wilma saying, I am praying for those in Jamaica who have been impacted by the yeah. Thank you very much for the prayers. I mean, I've not been affected, but I do thank you very much for the prayers. I mean, like I said, I went to that part of the island, and it's just weird. I went to visit my grandmother, and it's like well, my grandmother's house is fine, everything is okay. But no, my grandmother has a backyard lake. Not really a lake though, but it's behind the house, like it's like in a ditch. Good distance from the house, I can see where there is so much water settled. Like trees in the yard look so bare. They look like, wow. The coconut tree. There's a coconut tree in the yard that's always filled with coconuts. But the tree is so tall, you generally can't get any coconuts off it. But Hurricane Melissa took most of those coconuts right now are underground. So I could go pick up coconuts. Well, I got that benefit from Hurricane Melissa. One other benefit I got from Hurricane Melissa is that I got like over 1,100 subscribers in 7 days. That is just unheard of. Like, what? I was at 870 subscribers. Last time I checked, I was at 227. So I'm like, wow, in 7 days? What? I got 3 viral shorts. One of them, last time I checked, which was this morning, I was at 390,000 views with over 4,000 likes. And there's another short that got 147,000 views. Don't remember how many likes on that one. And then there's another short that I think got 102,000 views. And others that's quite a large number too, but not as much as those. And yeah, so things are looking up in terms of the channel, but not looking up for those folks. Like, it's really not good. So, and that's one of the reasons why what I actually asked, and maybe I already put up that information, but let me ask you, seeing that more persons are here, and actually creators are here now, and more creators I see, I considered trying to raise funds to help more persons out in the affected areas. Like, in a small way, of course, because I'm not a big creator, so in a small way. So I decided that I'll put up my Zelle info. Well, persons earlier suggested that I did it, so I pinned it in the comment section. So I'm asking, do you guys think it's a good idea for me to do something like that, considering that not a big creator like that? Do you think that is something good for me to do? So I put up the Zelle info, but I also have PayPal, which is paypal.me, that's paypal.mikeecho Tropical Nomad TV, and that's all one word. And the Zelle info is right there, pinned in the comment section, pinned at the top of the comment section. It's Delamint, that's DELAMINT at tropicalnomadtv.com. That's the email address, and it's also in the description of my channel. So you scroll down, and sometimes when you try to view the email address, it might ask you to verify that you're a human or some sort of verification. Just click that and you see the email address. But it's Delamint at tropicalnomadtv.com. Let me just read that out phonetically. That's D like Delta, E like Echo, L like Lima, A like Alpha, M like Mike, I like India, N like November, T like Tango, and that's at tropicalnomadtv.com, just like the name of my channel. There's no spaces in it. Of course, it's an email address. So if you want to donate, you can, but you can also share your opinion and tell me if you think it's a good idea for me to do something like that. Yeah, Angela, my videos are, I'm not sure if you have checked out my videos, but my videos are clean. Definitely. Yeah, man, I definitely keep my videos very clean. And I invite you to go check out my videos. There are 2 hurricane-related, not shorts. I have many shorts, but I have 2 hurricane. I have other videos, but in relation to the hurricane, I have 2 hurricane-related videos so far. So I have one before the hurricane, and I have one after the hurricane. The one before the hurricane, that one included St. Thomas, like I mentioned earlier. And the one after the hurricane, that one was in St. Elizabeth, where I showed some damage to the town of Santa Cruz, mud, rubble, and all that out in Santa Cruz town. I even have a local person sharing what they think contributed to all that damage from the hurricane and all that stuff. So definitely you can go check that out. That's me in reporter mode. There are other videos on my channel though, me doing other stuff like going out to eat and that kind of stuff, or me cooking and stuff, but that's not right now. It's not that kind of thing. And speaking of that, I even have a few videos that's waiting to be edited, that's not completed yet, but I'm thinking I should hold those videos and not put them out right now, because it would be kind of insensitive for me to be putting out food videos while persons are in my country being hungry. Although those videos I shot those videos long before, like quite a while, maybe over a month ago, the footage for those videos were captured. But alright, let me read some comments. So Wilma Burnham says, I pray that things will turn around for Jamaica sooner rather than later. We are all neighbors. Yeah, man, big up to Barbados. Yeah, man, everybody know that Barbados. Yeah, I know quite a few persons over there in Barbados. Yeah, man, I won't call any names, but if you're here on the live and watching me, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, from Bridgetown to all them places, man. I don't even remember the name of the place. Like, Barbados is a place where I can just pull up. I don't even need to call anyone to come get me. I could just pull up and just go about my business. Yeah, man, that's what it is. I pay some surprise visit to my friends. Yeah, man, I go, man. Bridgetown and them place, Broad Street and Swan Street. Yeah, man, Barbados is the place, man. Yeah, man. Alright, so let's see. Angela Lewis, Wilma Burnham. All we have to do is trust God and He'll only and the only one thing. Okay. Angela Lewis says, Simone TV, why I couldn't FedEx it for you? I will. You should make a 5 minute video to help with. Okay. Hold on. I think I missed something. I think I missed something. All right, hold up. Let me read these and then I will. Wow, I have been missing some of these. All right. Change the filter to all messages. I remove it from top chat. Oh, you were offering breadfruit. So hold on, you still have breadfruit? Alright, hold on, I'm gonna show you my breadfruit tree. Let me see if nothing upon it. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if there's any breadfruit on my tree. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can remove this. Take this off the stand. Well, oh my god. Alright. Trying to find oh yeah. If I plug this out. Alright, it should be good. Going to show you my breadfruit tree. See my breadfruit tree? That's tape on my window from the hurricane. Well, a few breadfruits survived. I guess those are the real survivor breadfruit. I don't know how they managed to survive all that wind. Yeah, man, so that's my breadfruit tree. So anybody want breadfruit? All right. So here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and read. So I can be comfortable again and read this chat quickly. You quickly get caught up with this chat. Alright. Okay, I got that. All those Simone, okay. That was offering Simone breadfruit. Alright, Simone TV, so LOL, Angela Lewis, so where your classic hairstyle, where your classic hairstyle TV there. Oh, see, that's me reading patois like I'm reading English. Anyway, Angela, look what you have started. Alright, you see what I go on? Breadfruit, I show. I only have 3 maca breadfruit. I only got 3 maca breadfruit. I want normal breadfruit tree me have, alright? Angela Lewis says, yes, Simone TV said, no, I'm done with both of you. Simone TV, thanks to them. Alright, we don't do none of that. I hope Simone, hold on, we must have excess water crackers over there. We don't have that. You must have that. We know you have that, so we know you're not going to fix it with the excess water crackers. Yeah, man, I understand, man. It's just that sometimes it's like, you know, you're reading it and you're anticipating something and you end up reading something else, and yeah, so that's what it is. But it's all good, man. We understand it's a small, you're using a small screen typing, and so it's not like you're using a laptop. Because even me, sometimes I'm typing on my phone and there's a bunch of errors and stuff. So yeah, man, I definitely understand. You know, people, place hot. I need some water. Give me a second. Alright, I'm not gonna bring it with you, but just give me a second. I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna plug in back this. So you probably can't, not sure if you'll be able to hear me while I go get the, see. Till this connect. Waiting for this to connect. Waiting. All right, so it's connected. So my microphone, my Insta360 mic Air is now connected, and you may be able to hear me even clearer. So anyway, so Simona said we not have Excelsior water crackers. Wait, it look like me need to me need to send you a care package. Nah man, this not sound good. No man, you need a care package. What we gotta send you us, community members, YouTube community members here in Jamaica. We have to, we need to send you a care package. Some real Jamaican stuff. Yeah, man. Anyway, I'll get some water. You might be able to hear me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the range extends that distance because I'm going on the other side of the house and I'm not sure if it will be able to broadcast through the walls. But if you can hear me, you just keep the messages coming and let me know. All right, so I'll drink some water. I'm soon forward. It should be less than a minute. You can start count. All right, done consumed my water. Wonder if you can hear me. Coming back. Oh, wonder how many seconds. I said a minute. I wonder how many seconds I have remaining. All right, I am on my way back. Wait, my internet come back. Yeah, my internet there. Well, I don't know if, yeah, I know now, hear me now. My internet is back. Hey, people, my internet is back. So I have, well, one more step in the recovery from Hurricane Melissa. So I just saw my modem and the internet is back. So let me 1 sec. If it disconnects, I'm just changing to, how do I do this now? Internet, Wi-Fi. All right. All right, right. What's going on? Internet is back. Can you hear me? I'm off the mobile data. Can you all hear me? Drop me a message and let me know if you can hear me. Testing the internet. I'm not even going to take up my laptop and try to send a ping, go to command prompt and send a ping or something. Not doing that. I'm using my viewers and my subscribers as a test. All right, so my internet is back. No more mobile data for me. Luckily, I went to get that water. So my internet is back. I can work in peace. Yeah, I wonder how much data I have left right now because I use so much data for the last, and I can edit my videos in peace. Because right now it's like stress. Like you capture a video and you want to, edit it. Like it's crazy. But luckily, my internet is back. So I can celebrate. I can update my phone. I can update, even my gimbal needs updating. But yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Thanks to everyone. And speaking of experiences after the hurricane, the only utility company I saw really looks like they're really working hard to get things up and running. It's actually Flow. Because while driving on to the country, there were so many Flow people out there, so many Flow vehicles. You see them in the exchanges doing all kind of stuff. You see them with their work tables on the side of the road. You see them up on the utility poles. I'm like, yeah, they are doing work. But the others is like, I don't know what's going on. But at least Flow brought back my internet. So my light has been back since last week. My internet is back. So I'm waiting to get my water. Yeah, it's like this no water situation. It's not really good, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get water anytime soon because the area where the water comes from, there is no electricity there. So in order for the water to be able to come here, it would need a pump. Oh, you're well for the mobile. It's fine. The mobile, it has been okay. But what internet I was referring to is what it's my landline internet. I sell in it sell in London, but I live in Kent. Oh, okay. So I guess the care package no needed then. You need to go to London. Yeah. So what's so anytime you want some steamed fish and crackers, you know, say London it got to be. I wonder how far away is Kent from London? And did I just say London and sound British? I don't even know. Yo, Lucy, voila. It seems I neglected. Lucy, what's up? Are you still here? My Nigerian friend, Wagwan. My Nigerian friend, we can type Jamaican. Yo, big up Lucy if you're still there in the building, you know. What? Damn! Wow! I sound British? British? Yo! What happened? No, you can't hear me. Still, you need for what? Just go on type. Just like I pull up them crackers there. Over there, so. Sir, people, I'm tired. I wanna. Alright, so I am back. You live in the country bush. Whoa, okay. So yeah, so Kent is country bush. Alright, interesting. So by the way, Angela, are the roads in St. Thomas damaged? Because St. Thomas is one of the places that I love to go, you know. Matter of fact, I need to go Fish Cove soon. Yeah, I need to go check out. If you go check out Fish Cove, get myself a nice steamed fish. I would lift a cup of tea. A cup of tea. Alright, what did I look for? What do you remember what I was looking for? Chicken? Yeah, my internet is back. Stuff can load fast again. Wow, my subscriber count has grown. I got 2,039 subscribers. Man, I need to celebrate. Definitely gotta celebrate. So many blessings. Where did I get so many? Okay. And people, remember to go check out the video on my channel, especially that most, yeah, I see Simone TV say, OMG, congrats, bro. God is good. Yeah, man, that is exactly. My people, sorry about that. Sorry about that. My people, sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. I just got disconnected. Yeah, man, sorry about that. I'm gonna get disconnected a while ago. My phone died. I didn't realize that the battery was dying. But I'm back. Yeah, man. Quickly plug the phone in and I'm good again. Yeah, man, I was just checking my studio, checking my stats here on my laptop. Right. So, Yeah, man, people. So I was saying that right now I have 2000 and check it exactly. Did I say 2039? Yeah, I got 2039 subscribers. So in the last 7 days or so ago, I had 870 subscribers. Right now I got 2039. So you know that's one crazy increase. Yeah, man, big up Goga, big up Real TBT Kenya. Alright, so you see what I go on? Big up, big up, big up, big up. Thanks to everyone. So I have been raided. I have been raided. Thank you to everyone who jumped in over here on my live. Alright. Alright, so Goga raid. Big up yourself, Goga. You know what's going on. The plane landed safely too. Alright, I am coming back. Alright, and the weird thing, luckily I came back quickly because just when the raid arrived, I got offline, so you almost wasn't able to connect to the air traffic controllers for them to guide you onto which section of the runway to land. But back online just in time. Good will never fail. God will never fail us. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Alright, I'm not I'm not sure I can pronounce that name, but thank you very much for coming to the live. Alright, blessed life journey. Big up, big up, big up. Alright. Go on. Thanks for coming. Alright, let me see who else there. Alright, let me see who else there on the live. From Doubt to Power, big up, thanks for coming. Once you're checked in, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. And also do go check out my videos. I'm here talking about right now. There's so many things I've spoken about since the live started, but the topic of it is the aftermath of the hurricane and how things are going here in Jamaica. Personally, I'm good, but other persons are really not good, and I'm trying to figure out how I'll be able to help. So that's one of the things I've been here discussing. But other than that, I've spoken about so many other things, because while you're in live, the conversation can go from east to west in a second. I've been earlier, I spoke about traveling. I showed pictures of me over there in the US and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I did that earlier.